Welcome in. Dragon Scales VR here from the Dragon Plays League YouTube channel and Dragon Scales VR Twitch. We just played a game that was so dumb that I need to review it. I haven't reviewed games in quite some time, but I've been getting back into it just for the fun of it, at least playing. But this game was next level. It was top tier in the nobody wants to play, everybody's mad at everybody, both teams are just raging. It was so bad we have to review it. That's how bad it was. I'm going to actually take this time to follow. I guess, you know what? Let's start with me. Let's start with me. The Morgana, we're going to at least get a glance of, but it's holy cow, the stuff that we deal with. So we got Morg here, heading down to jungle. It's pretty standard, right? Mid lane, just sitting at turret, no wards. Yorick sitting at turret, no wards. I'm like, it doesn't make any sense, but okay. Yorick wanders into a bush with Warwick. Oh, snap, he's in the bush. Gets hit a couple times, he's going to have to back. Which means top jungle is just wide open for him to walk in. Aurelion Soul actually got vision. Beautiful. We're in the bush over here. We didn't get any vision down here. These guys are now pathing up. Ivern's trying to sneak in. He gets a ward up there. Ivern's like, ho ho, we're going to get it. I'm back over on turret. We were actually just getting started for the day, so I was setting up my stream and everything, which was a mistake on my part. We'll give it that. We now have sort of a offset skirmish up top. My support is completely just AFK. I get grabbed early in the bush. I'm like, oh no. Terrible. Support's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you doing? You were standing in the bush the entire time. You didn't even walk up with the minions. And then he's like, oh, you got grabbed. Now you're out. And I'm like, nah, I'm going to heal. Like, don't worry about me. Just do you. Morgana's in bot side for the first time in the entire game. The only time it's going to be bot side. So we actually have a little fight back and forth. I'm like, this is pretty good. I'm comfortable with no health. I'm like, this is a good spot to be. We got Morgana up here. She finally took Gromp. We're still in combat. And I can see where Draven's walking, which allows me to get free grabs and I can sustain. I'm actually doing good on health now. Pantheon is being as passive as possible, trying to get some farm. He's scared, I guess, maybe? I don't know. He's going for level 3, most likely. Morgana's pathing toward mid, maybe? We get a flash from Pantheon. First blood. We go all in on Thresh. I throw a grabber on the corner, knowing that he's going to walk that way. We pull him back, hit him with a Q, and we walk. We get one final basic attack for the kill secure. Morgana, meanwhile, is counter jungling, which is really big in low elo. It doesn't do as much for you in the higher elos. They talk about the fact that if you're counter jungling, the other person will then get more XP on the second camp clear, so they'll usually make up for it, and it doesn't have as big of an impact as it used to because of the XP bonuses. So you're really just giving him a fast clear time for the tier 2 camp that he's going to get. Which it's got pluses and minuses, I guess. I mean, if you're running the whole map, obviously, you're going to win. But yeah, Ivern comes down here. He's like, oh, damn. The bot side's gone. He throws a grab, sees it's not there, decides he's going to go bot. Now Morgana sort of gets caught out. Black shields for 400 days. It's no problem. And that's the only time Morgana's bot. When she gets caught out stealing jungle camps. And then she goes top the rest of the game. We're at 4 minutes currently. There's a ward, good on her. Oh, she even gets a Q. Beautiful. I see Draven here. I ping Thresh. We get a little bit of health back. My support left, by the way. He went top. He's just sitting top. This is what the support does. And he's like, this is strategy. We're going to strategize up here. I'm like, bro, I need you down here at this turret. I'm getting sieged. I'm like, we were doing great, and then you just left a kill lane to go beam around here. And he's still here. He's just staying. We're like in combat. I'm getting pushed. And I'm doing okay, but I'm like, yo, this would be so much better if I had a support here. And then I walk too close to the bush and I get grabbed and I get punished for it. Meanwhile, they finally kill secure this guy after being top for 2.5 minutes. Morgana's pathing top, as always. Now turret's about to push in. Morgana's like, oh, let's push up here. I'm like, you can come here and catch a wave. Look at all this free XP. Morgana could have walked down there and been like, let me clean this up and get some free XP. Instead, she's like, I'm going to get chickens because that's where I got a path. So now Dragon has spawned. We got a little bit of vision of the river. We got Ivern, so we're not really sure where he's at, I guess. We're just kind of like, well, he's probably not down here, otherwise he'd be in combat. Pantheon's back down here. Morgana's now top, fighting the Ivern. And this is what we do during objectives. We all path top so we can fight each other. And now 3 top kill the jungler. During the objective, like Dragon's up, we're ready to go. We're pushing lane, we're like, yo, we can fight, we can rotate. Mid is like, let's go. Jungler's top fighting the other jungler who's top. For no reason. I don't know why there's 2 junglers top. It doesn't even make sense, but they're both like, oh, that's just where you got a path. You clearly don't know anything about this game. All junglers rotate top to AFK for the next 4 hours. So now here's Morgana coming back to lane. She took a camp and she's going to path top again. Warwick's coming down to kill her, potentially. He throws a grab, misses completely. Warwick gets the kill and walks out. And now she's probably going to path top. And there she is, pathing top. Amazing. Just amazing. Meanwhile, we're down here farming. Pantheon, I don't know where he was. He was fighting with me for a bit and then left again. Ivern's now taken Dragon. Our jungler's pathing top as much as possible. And I think she's really trying to secure this Krug's camp. I think that's what's on her mind. She's like, well, Krugs should spawn in the next 45 seconds maybe. And if I can just hold it down up here, we can really get the Krugs as best as possible. At this point, I'm like, why are we not doing objectives? And the team is like, you don't know anything. You're a bad person. You're the reason we're losing. Everything's bad. And they're just raging at me. And I'm like, okay, I'll just be bot here, I guess. Whatever. Do you. They got our jungle warded. I don't know if Morgana has any. Nobody's got a sweeper. Our entire team does not have a sweeper. I guess their entire team also does not have a sweeper. Interesting. I like to get a sweeper pretty early. But we have some fights. I'm like, oh, let's lock it down. We got Thresh. No problem. We didn't get him. I'm like, oh well. Go to fight Draven. Pantheon leaves to go fight Lysandra. And we just die. I'm like, oh, okay, that was odd. Mid lane, meanwhile, is hanging out. Morgana is memeing about how I've died. Where is Morgana? Oh, she's taking camps over here. And she's like, I'm beating the jungler, so I win. And then she gets killed. Takes a little while. Couple Qs out the window. Yeah. Asol went top. Fight the Warwick, but then left. Now Asol can actually fly through a turret and throw like a E-pool down. A couple tricks that you can do for turret diving. And then you can sort of chase him out, hit him with the Q. You're still flying. Unless he's got ult, he might have ult too. So I mean, that'd be worrisome. But Yorick would get a free hit if he did that, so potential for a turret dive there. But anyways, they don't take it. Pantheon clears some vision. Morgana's pathing top, which there's actually an objective top, so that's cool. Good time to be top. There's 4 bot enemy team. They're going for dragon. We're still trying to take the objective that I was just mentioning. She's now going for it, actually. Enemy team down here. At this point, I was like, oh, okay, so we're all just going top. Let's go top. And then he's like, nah. And so I'm like, okay, I'll go top since he doesn't want to listen. I was like, Pantheon will now farm CS. We'll lose the dragon. And we'll go up here. I guess we don't really need to be here at this point. It's just sort of frustration that the entire team has already raged out and they were like, we're throwing the game. This is over. Nobody wants to play. I was like, oh, okay, we're going to be top all game. Gotcha. I was like, I can do top. Let's all go top. So Morgana misses a amazing gank opportunity. And I was like, I'm getting this kill regardless. He jumps out. I ult. I flash, grab him. I was like, ha. He tried to emoji that like he missed. And then he had to type about, oh man, you had to use all that? I was like, yeah. Where else am I going to use it? Like, I already ulted. Might as well get the free kill. Morgana's still taking camps topside. Like, flexing about her counter jungling prowess. I don't know. There's no other... Oh, I guess there's wolves. She'll go take wolves too. Jesus. Meanwhile, we're in a team fight here. Sort of. I don't know if we can call it a team fight. Asol's going in. I'm going back to bot lane where Draven's been free pushing turret the entire game. Morgana's still topside. Entire jungle's warded up. Just like so weird. This guy's top. They're invading top. Nobody's pushing lanes, by the way. Like, these are the lanes. Apparently, I killed Draven down here. Oh, yeah, he ulted, and he ulted late, and I killed Draven before he landed, and I was like, great job. So that was kind of funny. So they're counter jungling now because she was counter jungling them. So their entire team is going into counter jungle. Nobody's even pushing lanes. And if they were pushing lanes, the entire enemy team would rotate on them and it'd be a 1v3. So it's just dumb. Both sides just as dumb as you can be. Nothing makes any sense. There's no pressure, so nobody has to do anything. And so nobody does do anything. Here's Morgana, gonna go pathing top again. My support, pathing top. Down here with Draven. And we're just kind of farming some minion waves. I don't know where Thresh is, so I'm like, I'm just gonna back off. Thresh could be walking up any minute. Brilliant Soul, trying to save the Pantheon support that failed to do a gank or something. I don't know what he was planning. Lissandra just be one-shotting everybody. Morgana's pathing top again, right? But she's got to go top the whole game. This guy gets killed under his turret, just about. Meanwhile, Morgana's getting some CS. I'm backing at this point because we can't even be by our turret because we're getting sieged so heavily, just 1v2 all game. Draven and Thresh just memeing around. We got no vision control except for down here from Morgana. It's like nobody even checks the bushes. These guys are like, yeah, whatever. We'll just throw a couple reds out there. I think that was the red ward from when Morgana went through there. Like, she went through there stealing their jungle way back. But anyways. So Morg's top again. She's trying to think, like, how can I stay top as long as possible? No Qs, no anything. Now she's fighting this guy. Is she gonna ult or... Oh, there we go. And then she dies. Didn't even get the chains off. So that was, yeah, a waste of time. Warwick was actually low. Pretty sad. And we got another dragon about to spawn, so you best believe Morgana's going to head back to top. Yorick is 1v2 under turret. Sort of a weird one. The soul comes in. Flying at a bit of a strange angle, but got away with it. If she was the flash, that would have been bad. My support's pushing mid now. Because A-Soul went top. And here we got the jungler heading back. Going to start another clear from bottom to top. And most of it's gone already because Draven's already taken turret, pushed past it. So she's just kind of like, oh, I guess I'll just take this and path top. Nobody's responding to anything. A-Soul's up here farming, which is good. Pantheon gets grabbed under turret, flashes out, dies. So crazy. And these are the teammates that we get. And then people always say things like, oh, well, you got to focus on you. Like, oh, I am. I am focusing very much on me. I can't see anything. Nobody wants to play. So I'm like, well, I'm going to just stay safe. I'm going to farm with W. It's amazing. So we're basically just throwing pools and just getting minions from that. We got no control of bottom of the map. Morgana, crazy enough, walked through here. She's not trying to be down, but she got sort of pushed into a team fight to be down. So I go into a huge fight. I'm like, oh no, too many people. I see Pantheon ult in. I'm like, yeah, okay, let's do it. Pantheon takes the kill. Morgana goes to steal some CS from me. I don't know what she's thinking there. She's like, let me go down and take one minion after Ivern, I guess. And she gets vision. Beautiful. Pantheon's getting some vision too. A-Soul is still farming top. Now, this is an A-Soul with like, I guess we can't click on him. There it is. 170 stacks, was that it? 170. Down in the bottom left, you guys can't see it, but 170 stacks. Yorick pathing back to top. A-Soul is actually TPing top. Right as the turret drops, A-Soul wastes the fly, so now A-Soul can't get away. There's actually 3 top, and now they're trying to figure out how to get back to him. Oh, I guess A-Soul didn't waste the fly. Sandra comes down, they get the kill. Whole team is top. We're down here mid trying to hold this turret, and Pantheon's warding enemy jungle bot side, but nobody's down there at all, so really weird. We do have a dragon that's up here. And Pantheon then goes around so we can lose more of our turret. We now got Morgana thinking, how can I be top more? Is there like a way I could like permanently build a house up here and raise a family? And Pantheon, same thing. He's looking to move in with Morgana. They do get a secure here. Aurelion Soul bails on it to try to come and fight me for CS for a second. I don't know what that click was for. They were flying straight into a fight about the queue, and then they bailed and said, nope. Okay, maybe they were just like low health. I got it back for the dragon, which we're fighting now. Now I'm trying to take out a little bit of vision. See him, slap him, he shields. We got Draven pushing mid, A-Soul coming back to catch the wave. Morgana and Pantheon fighting the dragon. I ult completely wasted as they turn on A-Soul. My team not responding to that. They stay on the dragon, which is fine. That's good. And now the enemy team's like, well, screw it, we'll just go top. And Morgana's like, no, that's my area. I want to live there. So she's going to path top slowly and miss the objective completely. Not even put any effort in to get it. Now keep in mind, we win. Spoiler alert. This is the winning team here. The Morgana that's pathing upside down, the Ivern who's counter jungling with 4 people, the entire enemy team playing Aram. This is all 5 of them. They're going to kill A-Soul. They got A-Soul, but the top lane is just sitting there. Nobody's getting any XP either team. Bot lane is just sitting there. This is all game, every game. Like every game, it's just Aram and then more Aram. They go in. I got to use my team as meat shields. Lissandra, double hourglass. I missed my grab. I was like, damn, she did well. Raven steps in for the double kill, and we're completely screwed. And they got us. I get grabbed, ulted under turret. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's over. It is over. Ivern gets killed by the turret. Amazing. Kill goes to Morgana. And then somehow we come back and dominate. I don't know where this happens, but we do. Complete domination here. I just realized that this might not let me put up a longer video. I don't know. We're going to keep going with it, though. We'll just do a quick video after. So Morgana naturally has to path top. Because Morgana paths top. That's apparently the thing. I didn't know. I was unaware that Morgana paths top. She's going to go take jungle. Support is supporting her very well. They'd be a great couple. Pantheon Morgana. She can bake cookies and he can eat cookies. And they can just stay top the entire game. So here there's actually a reason to be top. Pantheon decides to start a fight, gets all in, dies immediately. Aesol leaves immediately. Now Morgana's like, oh shit, let's get into a fight here. She flashes for no reason, and then ults, and she flashes out, and Morgana has nothing. Kind of a wasted fight. And now they're just dancing back and forth. Morgana gets ulted in the face, and then Warwick is engaging. I don't know, we just die again. Oh, Morgana survives. Damn. Now keep in mind again, bot lane, nothing. There's nothing happening bot lane. I'm pushing mid turret because I'm like, no one's even playing this game. What are we doing? And I just push. I'm like, well, ain't nobody doing anything here. These guys are still fighting it out. Warwick's healing. Yorick's struggling. Yorick finally gets the kill as Aesol comes in to cool nothing. ADC's pushing top. Jungler's top. Our jungler's dead. And finally the support joins me to push the turret after I already got the first one. I'm like, I get 2 turrets here. This is crazy. It's a free game. I see us getting engaged. I ult. Support walks away. He's just like, you're stupid. I'm leaving. I heal up from all that. Enemy team then says, oh, if you would have swerved. I'm like, what? There's 3 massive CC. No swerving. No swerving there. But they're like, well, you could have dodged it maybe. I'm like, well, there's 3 of you. There's 3 of you I could have maybe dodged. Maybe I could have walked far enough to get to the Aesol. I don't know. A lot of maybes there. Maybe we could have won the game, and we did. So that's kind of dumb. Pantheon all in on Ivern. Ivern shields and walks away. Beautiful. Morgana, 0 response whatsoever. Crazy. All right, they're now going to ride this in here, or he's going to ride it over here. You can't make that curve. I didn't even see this. That's classic. What is, what is he doing? What was it? What's the plan there? You can't even attack that turret. I guess it holds the minions. So that's pretty cool. Honestly, not the worst play, but pretty dumb. Because, I mean, yeah, it doesn't even have enough to take the turret. Minions didn't even get that low. Turret's going to tank it. The minions are going to come back. That's just dumb. Anyways. Aesol gets a kill, gets another kill. I noticed that Aesol's popping off, so I just start peeling for Aesol. I'm like, that's it. At this point, Aesol has 286 stacks. Really no reason that Aesol should not be hard carrying the game, and they do. They do hard carry the game. And I know you're thinking, Morgana's got to get to top somehow, but she's dead. She just respawned. They're sitting in base talking to each other about moving in. And Pantheon paths top. He's trying to. He's like really trying to go top. And then he's like, shit, there's no reason to be there. And then he's like, let's go top anyways. Let's just try to get top. There's no reason to be there, but maybe we can just be top. I'm pushing turrets for free. Nobody's even playing. This is like all game. Like, where are the people? They're all top. Everyone's top. Pantheon's top. Asol's top. This guy's pushing top. Morgana's pathing back to top. What in the hell? And now they're like, haha, we're gonna go after you. I'm like, yeah, you probably will. These guys are still top fighting and just like, I don't know, doing stuff. I'm still fighting. I grab her. I'm still fighting. I get ulted. She comes in, uses her dash. Finally, they get me. We're still fighting top for nothing. I guess Baron, but like we didn't even set up for it. We had their whole jungle warded. They walked in, killed everybody, and we got nothing from it. Like, why? Why are we doing that? And it all started from the support jumping in on Draven and then getting rotated on, and our team wasn't able to answer to it. So they continue getting more objectives, more map control, and we dominate and win. Like, what the hell? We're just doing so terrible. It is just amazing. Morgana's trying to go top. You can see her fighting, like mentally. She's like, I just gotta go top again. They just took Baron. If I can just be top more. Like, there's nothing even up there. She could have walked back to here and then path down, but she's like, no, Morgana's got a path upward. And she actually said that in game. She was like, this is how Morgana's supposed to path. I'm like, then you're just wrong, I guess. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, we can't help you. Because, like, look at the timing of that. She took one camp, went top. Now there's no camp up here. And now she's going to back. Because she can't think about how else to play the game. There's 4 up here, by the way. So now Yorick's getting jumped. There's 2 on her. And she's like trying to figure out how she can like wait it out until this camp spawns, I guess. And I'm so bored of pushing turrets by myself. I'm like, I might as well come top to the team fight. And when they see me, they say, let's leave because F Swain, he should die first. So I ult an hourglass, heal up a little bit. Team walks away. And then I'm like, well, that's as much as I can do to save that turret. Somehow I survived that. My whole team is just kind of sitting back here waiting for me to die. Because again, they just don't want to play the game. They're just like, Swain's a piece of crap. Like, I don't know what you guys are planning, but like, okay. Just so angry that I'm in the game. Like, the fact that I exist was offending them. Asol gets memed on. I come in. I snipe the support who's low. I was like, that's weird. Enemy team spans a bunch of emotes. Thumbs up, we're doing good. We're doing good, everybody. Thumbs up, you did it. Haha, thumbs up. It's like this weird, I don't know, just deficiency. So I land a grab on 2 of them, steal some extra health, throw down a W. We hit Warwick a couple times, and we have to back off. Because our whole team's dead. We all got memed on. And so what does their team do? They path top. Mid has just been sitting here the whole game. There is nothing happening here. This has been mid lane most of the game. Bot lane? Oh, bot lane. Making plays. What is happening with this game? Like, maybe one of the supports will come. Oh, there we go. Thresh is coming. He's going to get some of these minions. Thank God somebody's farming in this game. We're having a whole skirmish up here. They're going in. We're going in. They're going back in. We're going back in. This guy finally respawned. Asol's going in. 3 people team up on Warwick. Amazing. This guy's backing. Thresh is still pushing, by the way. He's just been split pushing mid. Like, you can't even split mid. Not even a thing you do in this game. Like, split pushing is what you do on the sides. These lanes down here, that's split pushing. The one that nobody's been at for 45 minutes. We're now 29 minutes into this game. Dragon spawned. Where's Morgana? Trying to path top. She's probably going to stop and take blue buff. Yeah, yeah. Oh, dragon's up? Oh, let's go take blue buff. Because I need mana. She's full mana. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life, Morgana? Get it together. Figure this out. Big old fight breaks out. I'm sneaking in the back door. I'm like, I'm not going to be the first one in. Sandra with her trick plays again. I was like, oh, we're ready this time. Couple of kills. We're doing great. Finally we can take the dragon. The ADC and jungler are pathing back to it. Warwick just sees it and tries to go all in. I was like, what? I lock him down, let him sit there and burn Aurelion Soul's aura. And we get a free pick in a 1v5. And then A-Soul goes after Draven. I say, yeah, that looks like a good fight. Let's take it. And then Pantheon's like, oh, wait, no. I don't want to be targeted. So he walks away. And then Yorick walks away. And I'm like, he's a free kill, you guys. And they wait so long that Pantheon also dies. Like, their own greed to try to make sure that they don't die so that way I die, that causes them to die. They're like, I just want to make sure you die. And then they die because of that. And it's like, just go for it. You had it, you were going to go for it anyways, but you wanted to wait until I died. Give them time to recover a little bit. It would have been overwhelmed. Draven would have been shooting at me, would have been like, oh, damn it. But Pantheon didn't want to stun because I was alive still, and Pantheon wanted me to look bad. It's so bad. Morgana's topside again. Now Baron's spawning, so that's a good spot to be if you were going to plan to take Baron. Once again, nobody's been pushing bot at all. Mid lane, nobody's pushing mid at all. It is just sad. Pure sadness. Objective here. Morgana pathed bot. For the first time, Morgana passed bot when the Baron's up and we're all team fighting to try to take Baron. Warwick pings A-Soul. They're trying to watch for A-Soul. And I try to set up so A-Soul has something to do, but A-Soul flies away from Warwick. Morgana lands a grab. I get killed in the back line. I'm like, that's alright. Then A-Soul goes in, Morgana hiding behind. Yorick and Pantheon also hiding behind. Just a magical game. I mean, this is a Christmas miracle, if you will. Enemy team teleporting top, trying to make a big play. We get Baron, everybody backs. A-Soul at 1 HP. Pantheon gonna come in with the stun. Gets the stun, gets the crap beat out of him. Morgana with the Q, doesn't Q. Q's late, misses. Pantheon ults in, dies. Morgana gets the kill, okay. Really unnecessary for a 4v1. They got her. A-Soul backing, what are we at? 7,000 stacks maybe? 483 stacks. I remember games being like, if A-Soul gets 300 stacks, it's over. And our A-Soul is like just 700 stacks, like still going. I'm like, oh. Enemy Warwick is pinging A-Soul. They know it's a threat. They got 4 mid where I'm pushing. There's nobody top. There's nobody bottom. The entire enemy team is mid. Looks like they're pathing bot side toward A-Soul. And then they change their mind and they go back to mid. It's like they see me and they're like, oh, let's go after Swain. Because nobody else is playing with him. Asoul goes for a kill on Ivern. Misses. Good attempt, though. Enemy team's now closing in on Asoul. Thresh grabs him. Beautiful. The reposition on that one. Ooh, gets hit, though. Now Pantheon takes a cheap shot at Lysandra. Fails to save anybody. He's trying to peel for, I think for Morgana? I don't know. Weird. But we came out on top accidentally. Meanwhile, Morgana's pinging that I'm alive and I didn't join the fight as I was pushing mid the whole time. Strange. So we actually took both mid turrets and inhibitor, but they were mad that we weren't part of the team fight that they had, that they won. Even if they lost the team fight, we got 2 turrets and the inhibitor, so I mean, that's pretty good. I think that was a good trade. And then we come back to win the game and completely dominate after missing all objectives, having no kills, being down on gold, pathing top 900 times, and not farming the entire game. And that's League of Legends. Oh my gosh.